Because I'm like telling you right now, dude. Like I'm telling you right freaking out, okay? You be telling me all this type of stuff that you don't want to be wasting your year away. What I'm telling you, dude, you gotta freaking spend your year finding yourself, okay? Because you can't just expect yourself to do things that you don't like and feel good about, okay? Because God is like in the phase of showing you what is not your gifts, okay? Because now if you do something and you don't like it naturally, then that's not you living inside of your gift. So I'm telling you, man, if you don't want to waste this year away, nor can you waste this year away not finding yourself. Yeah, man, because like, I've always been more of a technology guy. So listen to me then, dude. If you're a technology guy, be a technology guy. It does not matter if somebody calls you a freaking nerd. Firstly, it's their problem that they can't handle it with you just being you. And then secondly, it doesn't matter what you want to be in life, just be it. If you feel that it is the best for you. And if you're a guy who likes technology and computers and acting and making voices and videos, that will be primarily your gift. Stick with it and don't waste it away. Don't waste your life away not seeing that when it could be right in front of you. Yeah, man. So listen, it does not matter if people say that, oh, you're a nerd. What you have to know how to do is sit down and look at computers all day. Well, okay. There's all sorts of people who does technology. There's people who still works out and then does technology. Or some people who just gets up every once in a while and like walks around and gets a bit of exercise in, and then gets back to their job. Yeah. Because health is important. That is very true. Health is important, but living inside of your gift and you doing what you want is really good for your health as well, which at the end would just be balanced out in your health. Yeah. So now listen to me right now, dude. Listen to me right now. If you like to make voices, if you like to do acting, and if you like to do videos, and if you love technology, that is just how you were born to be. It does not matter what anybody says about that purpose of yours. Because they would be living off of your life telling you that you can't be something when you can be something on your own. They just need to learn about to stop being inside people's life and learn how to get on their own, okay? Because they're a person as well. They are just some type of narrator that tries to bring negative words into your life because they can't find theirs. Yeah, man, you're right. So listen to me, man. I'm pretty sure that it would be. But listen to me right now, okay? I'm telling you right now. It's their fault that they have judgmental issues, okay? It's their fault that they cannot accept you for who you are. It does not matter what nobody says. If you're a guy who likes sports, you're a guy who likes sports. If like you, for your case, man, if you're a guy who likes making voices, acting in videos, and technology type of guy, then be a guy that likes to do voices, make videos, and act in technology. Or if you're a guy that likes to do business stuff and like be an entrepreneur, then be a person who likes business stuff and be an entrepreneur. If you're a guy who likes to be with the math stuff and be a math type of person, then surprisingly be a math person, because many people doesn't like math. But if you do, bring that surprise effect into reality and show people that math could really be something else otherwise than what you can think that it could be. Even though I hate math myself, because growing up in school, I was always bad at math. Yeah, me too, math. Because math is a sad subject. That just has to make your life harder. Tell me about it, man. Like, I don't know how people get through those variables and all those numbers and numerical values that is equivalent to something that I'm not going to ever understand because I hate math. And I just... See, for example, if I hate math, don't keep doing math because that's not my gift. Now, you told me just now that you hate doing math. Don't keep doing math because that's not your gift. Or it's not something that you have any motivation to do. If you don't have any motivation to do it, it's going to be seemingly and internally impossible to your feelings to want to keep sticking with math and keep on doing it. Yeah. Because now you have to listen to me right now, dude. To stay persistent with anything that you do in your life, you have to have some type of motivation. Yeah. Because now with you making voices and acting videos and technology, you have to be interested in that, and sciences and stuff like that. You have to be interested in that. You have to have some type of motivation to do it, and you have to have some type of instinct that makes you want to innately like it, this type of stuff. And if you have that motivation, it can stick with you for the rest of your entire life. And if you just stick with that, dude, that will be announced to you by God as your pronounced gift. Yeah. Because now, if you keep doing things that you don't like, you're gonna only be inside of a zigzag that just seems to never end. Don't live inside that zigzag doing things that you don't know what you're even doing with. Don't. And especially if you have no type of motivation to keep doing that. Just don't. Because it's considerably a waste of time. Dependable upon you trying to even choose to do things that you have no idea what you're working with. Just don't do that. Only do things that you know of what you're doing. Just do that. Some people can naturally have instincts to be better at sports or at technology, or that their vocal cords can be wired up so nicely that it can make them make very good different types of voices like you. Yeah. People are just born with these instincts and abilities. And then you need to use those type of pronounced abilities from what I'm telling you right now into its effect and to make it into a reality to shape the type of person that you are. And then stop doing things that you don't like doing. Because if you keep doing that, man, you're going to be inside of a zigzag for the rest of your entire life and on like a freaking mental roller coaster. Don't keep doing that to be that. Don't. Because if you do, you're just going to have bipolar crap, okay? Because all that is just like bipolar effects. So just only do things for now on in your life, for the rest of your life, and just only do that because you love it. Anything that you are good at with the least of effort is primarily your gift. Now, if you're good at making voices and acting and technology and even science, that is at least your interest, or it could be your gift. Certainly one of those two things that is not pronounced out. Yeah. So, if you just like doing those things, be you! Don't be you for somebody else's crappy, stupid satisfaction when you can earn it on their own and then earn it from their type of hard work. Don't be somebody else just for somebody else's freaking satisfaction that they can earn in their personal type of life. Don't do that, because they're just using you and they're just trying to make you just into a different person based off of just their personal needs and their satisfaction. At that point, somebody is using you just for their desires and interests and satisfactions. Just don't let somebody do that to you. Don't let somebody play mental games with you, and don't let somebody ever use you. Don't make them seem like that you're stupid when you're not. And inside of a sense, nobody is stupid. Everybody has different types of abilities. Yeah, you're right, man. Whatever type of ability is, try to work with it and just try to use it to your best results and to your best work and efforts. Just try. But now, if it comes to things that you have no interest in, if it comes into things that you were afraid to do because you don't even like it in the first place, don't even do it. Don't even get started with it. But now, if you did start that, and you're just still finding yourself not wanting to do it, and that you just still don't like it, it's just not your calling. Just don't do that anymore. Don't do that anymore. So, at least one time inside of a person's life, they have to take time out of their days to figure out who they are and their interests and what things that they like, so they can get their life in a flowing path and get themselves together. And now this is the process that you are going to have to be in. I surely agree, because I'm always having a hard time finding myself, and that's probably just why I can be down and just not know where I just belong in my place of life, because if I'm here, I have some type of announced purpose. Because if somebody does not have a purpose, they wouldn't even be born. That's true, man, because now listen to me. If you actually don't have the definition of a purpose in your life, I don't think you would be born then. But now if you do have a purpose, you must have been born. Okay? Like, because if you were born, you have a purpose of something. Something in this world is your purpose. You just gotta find it. It's already there, waiting for it to be unleashed. But you gotta find it so it can be unleashed, and it can just be out of your realization that you have now just tapped into your purpose. And then once you have found that purpose, you live off of it and you work with it for the rest of your entire life and see what type of best things you can make in your life. Because don't be wasting your life off not knowing who you are. Because that's kind of a disability, not even knowing who you are. Dissociation, some things like that. Depersonalization. Yeah. You gotta know who you are to be anything in this world. You gotta know who you are, and you gotta know how to love yourself to be anything in this world. Because then it will drive you to do the things that you have found that you love and keep on doing them for the rest of your entire life. And just be yourself. No matter the situation, no matter what. But whatever type of situation it could be that you're just gonna be yourself, just try your best to work with it. You know? Yeah. Because, in a way, just, you never know what something could mean to somebody because of their past and their backgrounds, or just them being themselves, which isn't a problem. Or you don't know what something can ever do to somebody. So you just gotta be careful and be cautious of what you can do or say around people. Because you don't know what type of traumatic past or what type of thing that could have been through in their past, that whenever that it gets mentioned, they freak out. Or they lose it. You're right. So now, you gotta just really get it together. Because now during these years of your life, it's about time you start figuring yourself out. I mean, you don't need to rush, but nor do you want to do it at the last minute. Because when you do it at the last minute, then pressure is gonna be applied to you like crazy. So yeah, I'm telling you that it's gonna come to a time of where you gotta figure some stuff out. I mean, you don't gotta be serious because life is not meant to be that serious, but nor do you act crazy and play around. Yeah. So I'm just telling you right now, man, try to make the best out of your life. Try to enjoy your life. Just try to figure it out. And always be yourself, man. Always be yourself. The person that you always were ever since you were brought into this world. From the first minute that you were born, you were being yourself. Always be yourself, but just with you being more mature and older now. But then you can still be yourself underneath all that maturation and if you're getting older into a teen, into a man, and then into your adult years and stuff like that. All until you become an old man. Just always be yourself, man. Doesn't matter what. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Because if they're even making you, if they're telling you anything negative, it's their fault that they have to judge anything that you're being when it's just you being yourself, or it's their fault that they can't handle your soul. And instead of them keep on trying to intimidate you and then keep trying to interrogate you and criticize you and stuff like that, they should just know how to just get up in their own life and just figure their own stuff out, instead of just keep trying to be inside of somebody else's life, depending on what they're depending on what they do to make them say something. Yeah. Because it happens this fast in your life, literally. You think something, you just act. Your mind plays all sorts of games with you that is just stupid for us to just react so badly to. Because once you think something, you have a few options. One, either you cannot listen to that before it becomes something bad. Two, you just act and you just go with you thinking with it and not think that, and actually just not think about it before you act, which is called acting without thinking. Three, or you could just think deeply about it and just say that, okay, if I really act, I could be making a huge mistake that can actually just change my entire life and change what path that I'm going in. Four, that I could just think, okay, maybe it's not that bad. Let me just try acting and seeing what actually happens and put my thought into the reality. Or the last one, you can care about others' lives and maybe just not do the bad thought that you were thinking about, and just be clear of how you think and just not doing it. So you can literally have that many options about you even thinking anything at all, and then choosing in between whether or not you want to act or not. It's that optional. It's that much of a choice inside of your life. So that just shows how different people can be. based off of how they think and their personality and the choices that they make within their life. That's how different people are from each other. And God made it that way to see how people can really choose to be inside the world that He made, that He made. Just to separate good people from bad people. And all that was for a reason. To decide whether people belong in a good place after they pass away or a bad place. Based off their life choices. Based off their mindset. And based off what they really cared about in their life. Because a person has to care about something in their life. Because they have a brain. They have a heart. So a person has to care about something in their life. Just because they have a brain in their head. Yeah. So listen, dude. There's a lot of things that a person can do to either improve their life or worsen it. And many people choose to worsen it. Just because they don't have it all right in their head and in their mentality. Some could have mental illnesses that can impact how they think. And this is going to be all screwed up and stuff like that. And then when those things happen, that's when it's about time to go into a freaking mental hospital or get some type of psychiatric therapy, because at that point, it's becoming a problem for your life. And it can't persist any longer before it could lead to death or something like that, or them hurting themselves or other people that surround them. That's just going to be a very big problem in their life. And for other people's life. So just showing how much things can get, how much things can get lengthened just because of how somebody chooses to be, because they thought that way. So now back into your life purpose and things like that you want in your life. Tell me, dude, like tell me individually, like, what do you think that is best for your life? Like, what do you think that you would truly want to do in your life? That you know that you would want to do. Like, and listen, dude, here you are free of judgments. Here you are just gonna be out, like you're just going to be out of my acceptance, and I will respect you for having the purpose that you choose to be in, and I will try to support you as well. So now tell me, as an individual that you are, dude, that God has cared about you enough to even bring you into this world at all, to give you a purpose because you exist and stuff like that. Tell me as an individual, and to me as I also am a fellow individual, as a human being that I am, tell me personally of, like, what do you think that you would like to do inside your life, that you want to work up to push it into a reality and stuff like that. But knowing that it will also take time and patience and hard work and efforts, and just all of your energy of you loving it so much, to shape it and craft it into a reality. Then once the craft is complete, there's your freaking goal into a reality. So with all that being acknowledged to me, and also really to you, because I'm the one who's freaking asking you the question, like, where do you think that you belong inside this life and stuff? Like, what do you think really has the place for you to stay? Well, as I have told you, like when I came here, if I did, I mean, I don't know, but I think the things that I really actually like doing. Let me just think about it. Take as much time as you possibly need, okay? Because first, excuse me, I'm horribly sorry about that. Let me sure, man. Is this our bodies working and stuff? Yeah, but other than that, man, just please listen, okay? Now, other than that, just take as much time as you would potentially need, okay? I have very good patience, and I've proven that to myself over the years, okay? So take as much time as you would ever potentially need, because after all, this is your life after all, and it's precious enough as it is. So take as much time as you would need, and I already told you that you are free of judgment. You will just be out of my acceptance, and I will respect and support you for having a dream. Yeah, man, so thank you, okay? So I actually really think that the things that I want to do in my life, because I have a stutter, you see? Alright, that would be my acceptance. It's the least thing I can judge you about or anything. But yeah, man. Yeah, man, but yeah, I have it. I'm stuttered, but yet here I still am, having a dream to be a actor and make voices and make videos and stuff like that. And I'm also pretty good at science and have, some type of interest in science as well. But I'll figure it out over the years or something like that, hopefully. But until then, I'll be working with my voices and videos and stuff like that. Oh, so your dream was to be an AM actor? Yeah, like a person who makes voices. Yes, man. So I see. But you told me that you stutter, right? Yeah, man. Because you literally just told me that's just gonna be your acceptance. I know. I'm not saying that I'm gonna judge you or anything at all about this stuff because I never will. Firstly, but maybe if you want to make act and make voices, if you ever go into like a audition, like you can give everybody some alerts that you have stuttering. Now, of course, some of them can think that if there are judgmental minds that some of them can think that, okay, well, firstly, if you stutter, why would you ever want to even become an actor in the first place? Since acting is all about your voice, because then you're gonna be stuttering and stuff. But then you could tell them if this happens or anything, that maybe that you could just give them that they could just give you a spot in a place of a character that can stutter. Yeah, because like there's just so that I know of where a character stutters, like Looney Tunes, Porky Pig, Yeah, Looney Tunes, Porky Pig. Yeah, he stutters like crazy, and I'm pretty sure his actor. I don't know if the actor, like the voice actor of Porky Pig, actually stutters, but if not, then he actually does a pretty good job shaping out Porky Pig stuttering. I mean, not to make fun of Porky Pig, of course. Yeah, but I don't know if the actor of Porky Pig stutters, but I guess after this, I could search up if does the voice actor of Porky Pig actually really stutter, or is that just because that's just who Porky Pig is, which is just gonna be on my acceptance. But if so, then that's gonna be alright. But now if the actor that voices Porky Pig always kind of did I'm struggling, I'm stutter, then I was the best hopes for the best hopes for him that improvements shall come into his life with his speaking. Yes, of course, man, of course. Yeah, but now other than that, man, yes, making voices and acting really is a cool thing to do. I mean, but I'm pretty sure that if you would stutter, that you also have social anxiety too, right? Like I'm not gonna just assume that you do, because you can just be an extrovert that just developed a stutter over the years and now became a introvert because you're now shy and you think that everybody's gonna look at you badly because you stutter. People who does that to you are only and are always going to be, unless they learn, they're just gonna always be jerks. There's gonna always be people who they're just immature. That's just their fault that they can't handle just some noises that comes out along with somebody just trying to talk, and it's their fault that they're laughing at you, and they're the ones who really is weird, because they're the ones who's making all the weird and inappropriate noises when they're laughing, when they're trying to make a freaking speech, like they're freaking interrupting you, which they of course are, since they want to keep laughing at you when you're just trying to get some words out inside of a presentation Listen, man, it is alright, okay? Yeah, like or speech. So, yeah. But I always had that passion ever since I was a little kid, man. Because when I was a little kid, like a few years before I actually got my stuttering, I didn't actually stutter. I was a fast talker. Then I would stumble over my words kind of a lot, but I guess that would be because I was stuttering. It didn't make me speak fast because of social anxiety or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah, but it's like Also, hello there. I'm just a person who I'm walked in. Okay, so hello there. I'm just hiding. Yeah, man. So ever since you were a kid, because you said that before that you started stuttering, like you weren't born with stuttering, right? No, I was not born with it. Okay, so that means that after a few years, you were born, and then, you know, when you start talking and everything, so how long after you started talking did your stuttering start happening? Maybe like 6, 7, 8 years after I started talking. Oh, okay, so maybe, okay, so, well, when was you born? August, I'm 21st, I'm 2006. Alright, so August 21st, I'm 6, right? Yes. Alright, so the day you were born was when? Dude, I don't know what day that was. I don't know if it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I don't know what day it was. Because again, I was only a baby, so of course I'm not going to have any idea what day it was. But I at least know that my birth date, that my birth date was August 21st, 2006. Yeah, so, what age did you start speaking? Yeah, well, my parents actually told me that I actually had some delays and that I had some delays and they told me that I had delays and speech delays. Oh, so that just means that it took you a bit longer to sorry about that. I don't know why people keep dropping these. Hey, over there, listen. Can you stop dropping things, okay? Because listen, I'm trying to talk in case you know, okay? Sorry about that. I'm just trying to put these barrels on top of time. Okay, I can understand that my voice may be freaking squeaky as crap, but I didn't understand that. One thing that came out with that freaking speech mechanism. Speech. Listen, man. I gotta work, okay? I don't know why you're doing all those facial conjointments or all those, you know, facial movements and stuff like that. But hey, man, I don't got time to waste. I gotta work. Oh, my dude! Stop mocking me. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to see if you're okay. No, you're not trying to make sure am I okay or not. You are criticizing, you are intimidating, and you are surely bullying me. Well, I'm sorry, I just don't know why you're doing all that. You criticizing me and intimidating me is not gonna help the freaking case. Now, maybe if you haven't said something so stupid as you did, I'll probably otherwise have told you that I have stuttering problems, okay? Well, you also stuttered? Well, I wouldn't really know if I stutter or not, but I am certainly a fast talker, which can make me, you know, like stumble over my words and stuff like that, but man, the fool just dropped that thing. Do it again, I swear. You're going to give me a reason to be in jail, okay? Because I have exceedingly bad tolerance when people who just want to keep spending their lives on bullying people, okay? Okay, I'm sorry, but just know that whatever it could that you could be by that, just know that's gonna be your fault. Listen, man, it could be my fault that you want to be bullying people, and then you don't know how what something can mean to somebody, okay? So what you need to learn how to do is just set up it, and I'm gonna you know what? I'm just gonna go leave, alright? Because I'm not gonna waste my time on my life while I'm trying to work. Which is, I'm personal fool can't speak. Whatever, man. But I'm getting tired, it's alright? But just, you know, I wish you my best hopes and have a good day, alright, man? Alright, thank you, bye. Alright, bye. Jesus, people keep making fun of me, stuttering this. I can never do anything. Well, that was crazy, dude. Or what was you saying, dude? I said, well, yeah, that was crazy. I can't believe he actually just freaking slapped him. Yeah, man. Why is this? That's just a solution to the case that he does not play around when it comes to people bullying him. He does not play around just because he's a fast talker and a fast speaker. Like, if he just starts stumbling over his words, when somebody wants to say anything negative about it, he, of course, obviously, as we have just now seen, he does not take that blindly. He takes that very noticeably and very sensitively. And to the point, at least, of where he just had the instinct to just slap the freak out of him. So that just shows that people are going to be spending their lives away keep on getting bullied, man. And he was also a assertive person. Assertive and serious. And he just took up for himself. Yeah, he did that, man. He did that. So, I wish you the hopes to be the same. But still, of course, be yourself. But just have those characteristics and traits of yourself along with how you are. As you and only you. Yeah, man. Okay, man. So, other than that, man, thank you for being here. And when it comes to, like, the things that you want to ever do in your life, man, if you want to be a person who makes voices, like an actor, and make videos and stuff like that, and be a scientist and stuff like that, if that is truthfully and genuinely your interest inside your life, stick with those things no matter what. Because nothing or nobody can tell you otherwise than of what you naturally like to do. Because they can't say how your whole entire life is. Your life will speak of itself to them that this is really what he or she wants. Now, since it is their actions of their improvements proving to you that they mean what they stand by, that this is what they belong to do in their life. And nobody can say anything otherwise than what the truth is. At the end of the day, honestly. Yeah, man. Yeah, so be something else in this world, man. Always be yourself, but whatever situation that can get to of you being yourself, just try to, work with it in the best ways that you can, alright? Please. Of course, always please, man. Yeah, thank you. Now we'll also go for eternity, but yes. But, man, so if you like to make voices, acting, making videos and stuff like that, science and stuff like that, and even some other things that you probably haven't covered up yet, or that you probably haven't uncovered yet, it's out be there, and it's out being released when it comes to your realization and you seeing of how much you can do. Alright, man? Yeah, man, and always thank you. You're welcome. Now, thank you for taking your time out of your day to be here today, talking to a inspirer, or a person who motivates people or inspires people like that. Yeah. But with that, man, thank you for being here. And I just hope that you have a good day, man. And sure, you have maybe seen some crap today of a person who did not want to take nobody's crap. But yeah, that's just a lesson to him, though. Yeah, and he better be getting back to work, But yeah, man. So with that, man, have a good day and be something in this world, and always be yourself, and whatever ways that you can, and always just try to work with it, and be something inside your life, man. Don't not care about yourself, and don't give up on what you actually, truthfully like doing. Don't give up on things that you actually, in actuality, truthfully like the intention and the inclination and the instinct of you doing that, of you loving it. So don't ever give up on things that you truthfully, actually like doing. It doesn't have to be about working out. It doesn't have to be about math. Because we all know that math is just a freaking subject to ruin somebody's freaking career or their school education. Or them just getting above in their grades and stuff like that. It's just that type of subject. Don't let that stop you. Just try to ask questions. Try to pay attention and just know what you work with for our current session. And then with that, just ask questions. And just still just try to think of something and come up with it. And try to do it to the best of your diverse thinking abilities and skills. Yeah, man. Yeah, so you over here telling me that you don't want to waste your life away again? That you don't want to waste another year again? Don't waste another year not knowing who you are. Do not waste another year, dare I freaking say it out of my breath, not knowing who the freak you are and knowing why you exist. You have to figure that out. Because something in this life, you are here for a reason. And you shall have something to do as a purpose in this life. Because you exist in it. So, therefore, if you exist in it, then also, therefore, since you have a purpose in it, Therefore, you also have some type of desire to keep on living in it. You shall have a desire and a purpose because you exist. Therefore, you shall have some type of purpose that you've been telling me over here that you like to do these things. So therefore, if you actually have the love, the passion, the drive, and the motivation, and the intentions for reasons of what you like doing it for, to keep on doing these things, to keep on doing it and never give up. Because if you keep on doing these things and never giving up, you're gonna persistently and consistently improve on these things. And then one day, when it all comes into reality, you shall thank yourself for being so persistent, for being so consistent, and for being so driven, so worthy of your efforts and being so mighty. At the end of that, you shall just thank yourself. But that shall be out there waiting for you to get to the other side of all this bullcrap and of all this hard work and efforts, but of you still loving it all the way through, to even have gotten that far. Because you loved it, truthfully, to even get that far. Yes, man, thank you. I'm really starting to get some type of vibe to me right now that you were telling me. Then, good. Because I'm starting to really sense that you needed this. Well, you're not wrong. I freaking did. I mean, that's why that's why I took up some of my day to drive here and come here to get some inspiration, because I freaking needed it. Yes, man. And also, man, every single morning, every single day, try watching inspirational and motivational videos as well, because those things will really get you moving. Those things will really get you thinking, and those things will really get you start doing things and stop talking. I mean, of course, your acting stuff, that would be because that's just your freaking purpose, okay? Because you love doing those things. But, with all that stuff, have a good day, man. And I bless you with all the hope that you shall earn. Yeah, thank you, man. All right, then. Now, go along and start earning. Go along and start being. Go along and start putting things into its meaning that you belong in life. All right? Yeah, man. Now have a good day and goodbye.